Minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back. But Camilla is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decide to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is just as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter is safe. He seems to still be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big's gonna happen. Oh, we're back here. How are we doing, Justice Minister? I just found out my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake, and for mine. No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. It was literally nothing. You did absolutely not. You know what? That's fine. What do you do? But one question. I can't help but notice. Your daughter is safe. And yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Of course, there's still a matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Please, let me think in peace, till the prison van arrives. Oh, this is great. Wonder if Lynn's at the park yet. Till we get a report, I guess I'll just have to wait here. The continued distress of the ministers. Is there really something more to it, like the inspector in white said? I mean, technically they still have a hostage. Hello, Justice Minister? How about you finally admit I do exist? Ah, this stage of grief. Thank you, I expressed. That was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? You have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. Man, things would be so much convenient and easier if it was, but you know. We've actually known, for quite a while now. But I had no idea there were powers of the dead, of ghosts. Known? Known about what? Knew about the existence of somebody who could control others. A manipulator. What's this? Hey, when'd you jump in the call? That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Judd. Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. About the huge mistake this foolish man made. Oh, yeah, Manipulator, sure. There's some cases in this country right now that are under a top secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Judd. Right, they don't share too much top secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. A rock star. A rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. Ah, sausage boy. Curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. As a painting a chicken. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible. The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office. The rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The SIU submitted an investigative report to me on them. It concluded that the men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. But how could that be? The theory the unit came up with is the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator, eh? That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. Sounds good. Jod's case. Some unknown power has been at work. Yeah, Jod's different technically. Well, no, I guess because of the way you framed the story, as he shot his wife despite not knowing why. Yeah, he would technically fit those circumstances. These past several years, Inspector Cabanel has been studying these cases. He has he? Manipulating somebody who into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. The first case of its kind was a lockroom murder involving our nation's best detective. You're trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma. I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake. What? Hear this mistake. The thing we've been building up for, you know, a little bit. You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it? Suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so Inspector Cabanella could hear this too. There's something I'd like the two of you to hear. About a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanella, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I sent the order to carry out Detective John's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled. What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. What's going on? This document, what am I doing? No, I mustn't sign it. Oh wait, don't deliver that document. That's when it started. That's when all my fear, despair, and suffering began. Fear, despair, and suffering. Ooh, the big three. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated. My memory of the event was only hazy at best. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, eh? Signing execution orders is part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day, it dawned on me. I remember Inspector Cabanel's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. Something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So, in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened. I suppose, but it sounds like a bit of an excuse. Should have at least told us, Mr. Minister. Yes, I know. I should have. I was running away from the problem. Then my wife found out I was worried about something. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it. Ooh, full bloom. If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out. Then, kidnapping tonight. But with it thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes from us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. So, that's why you've been telling people to stay back. Unfair. So, there's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain death lamp. What I'm not fine with is the fact that that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Question be how? Apparently, different ghosts get different ghost tricks. But I never imagined that tonight I'd find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from? Inspector Cabanela. This manipulator is a ghost. A departed spirit. A spirit? As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. What'd you say? John, don't tell me you could hear this ghost too! Shrugs. I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you. And you know, Tweedledee and Tweedledum over there, but... Spirit? Ghost? Gods in heaven. Excuse me, Minister, I suddenly have urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. Speed shuffles away. This is Lynn. I'm at the park. Been waiting to hear from you. You found the evidence? Well, the situation here is... it's kind of difficult to explain. Cecil, if you're there, come to the park immediately. Looks like your help is needed, Cecil. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Let go! Although I am curious, you know, Ray's there. Or do I want to talk to people? Let's talk to people. Let's do a bit of conversing. I never saw that coming. The minister was being controlled, huh? I'm sorry, Detective John. I have no excuse to offer you. You know, maybe it was all for the best. What do you mean? If you had never been manipulated, you never would have believed the power existed. After all, you're a realist, right? Just goes to show you, you never know, even when even the worst things can turn out good. Detective John, I don't know what to say. Alright, Sissel. Better go help Lynn. She's a good kid, but she's got a habit on taking on other people's problems. Yeah, I know. Let's see, she's in Temsic Park, eh? Cool. Okay, let's not. We had a multi-convo. We're good. But I'm curious. Let's go to Ray. See what he's got. Hey, why so quiet? Well, looks like Ray's on the move. Ray? What's going on? Maybe he isn't here anymore. Oh, isn't that nifty? I mean, he's the only dead person we know, but, you know, the dead only live for a day. Interesting, that. Put a tack on it, or pin on it. Tack. Lynn calls and I oblige. I take off toward Temsic Park, a place where clearly something big's taking place. The Manipulator, a person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Judd's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. It's true. Lynn said she was hazy on the situation. And, well, we saw Lynn shoot us. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? Temsic Park, the site of little lady Camilla's abduction tonight. And the place where an important piece of evidence, a music box, is hidden. Oh, wonder why are lady detectives looking so dejected? At least she isn't dead, but what'd she find? Going to the left this time. Huh? What's he doing here? Hey, dude just wants to swing. Let me spend a moment's time with you, my love. The world will not end if the food delivery is a little late. A little. Little late? It's already ice cold. Look, sometimes you just want to have fun. Kick him off the swing. Oh, okay, I can go. Didn't realize. Okay, you're good. Okay, good to know. Let's see. A balloon, a letter. A love letter. Good game. An umbrella. What are all these things in a tree? And a foot rugby ball. Sure, we'll go with that. Leaflet? No. Boot? Can we turn? Ah, we could turn this. Wait. Sure. Move seesaw. I kind of wanted to get to that ball. Oh, okay, we could get to the ball. What's up? And can we check what's on there? Hang on. No, we cannot. Good to know. Oh, there you are, Sissel. From your dejected expression, I'd gather you didn't find what you're looking for. Right, I can't find the music box anywhere. But I found something else instead. Something horrible. Horrible? What is it? There, in the grass. You better see for yourself. Yeah, that's a body. Looks like a dead body. I nearly died when I saw it. And I suppose now that we found it, we can't just leave it there, can we? Nope, I suppose not. Cause of death looks to be... What is that? Massive bludgeon. Sure, we could deal with it. How far does this place go? God crane, okay. Wait a minute. Huh. Where'd you drop from? I mean, the crane's not positioned correctly. You, buddy! Oh, I forgot about you. Stop this park from being turned into a housing site. No, I can't remember now. Protect the park, the rock of the gods. Nope, can't remember. You, there. You're talking to me, aren't you? I have some leaflets for you. Leaflets I know you'll be very interested in. I urge you to peruse it thoroughly. Examine it in detail. Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name? My name? My name? What does my name matter when there are more important things to worry about? Okay. Come now and study these tracks with me, my brother. Come and learn about the rock of the gods with me. This night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching, but we are young. You do that, buddy. Look, I don't have time to get involved in your way of life, but I am interested in your way of death. So, let's go back to 4 minutes before your death. Let's do it.